mullet over 20 inches. So the plan today is we're gonna head out and we are gonna target some mullet because it's been quite a while since I've caught some mullet and I kind of got the itching to get out there and go get them. So that's what we're gonna do. We're out in the Tampa area. I'm gonna finish this coffee. We're gonna get the boat iced up and loaded and we're gonna head out. So let's go. Took about 3 baskets. Oh, check that out. You got a free boat right there. So I get a lot of people ask me about this boat. They want to see it a lot better. It's basically just a 19-foot Carolina skiff. I got a Suzuki 90 on the back. Tower. Big old front deck with a trolling motor. I got a step because it's quite the step up here. And big old cooler, depending on what I'm fishing for, is the size. That one's my 300-pound cooler. Holds about 300 pounds of fish. And then I got another one that holds about 1,000. So real basic setup. You know, gel coat, bunch of non-skid. I did a lot of the work myself, so. All right, we're gonna check out this boat real quick because I want to see if there's anything good on it. And I'm curious, somebody took the motor and then just, you know, ditched it. We'll see by the registration. Oh yeah, that boat's been sitting for a while. It's got a motor in it. Got a fuel tank. Cool little boat. See what it says on it. Notice abandoned property. I mean, you can see it hasn't been registered. Look at that, it's been quite a bit. It's got some good parts on it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if that was a flat bottom skiff, I probably would have came back and grabbed it as long as I was legal. I'd have to look at the laws with that. But it's got a little V to it, so it's not really my style. You can see my boat's got a flat bottom, so I can get really, really shallow. So, but there you go. If you guys want a boat, Maximo Parkway. Hello, how you doing? Hi. All right, guys. So we got a nice high tide, which I don't really like for mullet fishing, to be honest, but it's supposed to be dropping, so it'll get better as it goes on. I do like a dropping tide though, because a lot of times all the mullet will come out of the trees, the creeks, everywhere they hang out, they will just kind of pour out. So that's what we got going on. So we got a little bit of time, we're early. So we're gonna look around, see what we can find. I'm up in the tower. Put my glasses on here. So you can see I got kind of get a bird's eye view up here. Definitely has its drawbacks having a tower, but it definitely has its benefits. I'll tell you the big drawback is you can't get under some of the bridges, the low ones. You guys see my videos, a lot of times I have to duck to get under them. And there's a couple bridges when I go down the keys, I can't get this tower underneath. So it is a pain with that. Trailering, I do get a lot less gas mileage. It kills your gas mileage having a tower, and especially nowadays with fuel prices, it definitely affects your profit off the top end. But other than that, you get a lot of benefits. You can see really, really good. You get a bird's eye view. I can see where the fish are. That's the huge benefit, I will tell you that much. So 1,600 horses on the back of that sucker. I only got 90. That guy must be a mullet fisherman, 100%. With that type of boat, there's a place you can buy live bait from. Check that out. It's pretty cool. It's got a little dog. guys this. There's another live bait place out here. You can see down there on the corner. These guys make bank. A lot of people don't think they make money, but I guarantee a lot of these little bait shops that are on the water are making over 6 figures. Guaranteed. Imagine how much I'd make throwing a cast net. They're out on the weekday. It's not even a weekend. The good thing is I seen some jumping. So that's what you're looking for. Mullet kind of give themselves away by jumping. So if you see jumping fish, usually there's a decent amount out there. Oh my goodness, there they are. Dang it. That was so many fish too. I wasn't ready. Oh no, they're still there. Came in too quick. Oh, there they go. Guys, look at the size of these mullet. Oh my goodness. You guys got to see the size of these mullet. The wind's pushing me too. Look at this. Come here. Oh my goodness, man. We're going right in the trees, guys. But check these out, man. Woo-hoo. Camera's going in the trees too. Whoa. Look at the size of these things. Come here. Mike, look at that. Woo. I mean, these are studs. That mullet's like, I'll measure him, so you know I'm not making this up. That mullet is 20, no, that mullet's 22 inches long right there. Look at that. 2 mullet over 20 inches. Those are studs. Look at this thing. Come here. I mean, if you're gonna catch a mullet, you're gonna do it right there, you know? Look at this thing. You know, the crazy thing is they all came out. They're all in these trees, so I'll show you guys what happens. The tide's gonna drop. They're all gonna come out and we're gonna slay them. This right here by these trees, you won't be able to come in here on low tide. The tide's high right now. And you can see it goes back in there like, I want you guys to see, but you can see there's a pool noodle back in there. It goes back in there probably about 30 feet from the trees. And what these fish will do is as the tide's dropping, they got to come out. They got no choice. But when it's high, they will stay in there because a lot of things like to eat them, like dolphins, stuff like that. So that's what they do. And as it drops, they will come out of the trees. And then you have like a window to just hammer them when they come out of the trees. You got to really get them. Oh, there's some. There we go. There we go. Oh, get ready for this. We got him. Look at this throw. Guys, you got to see this. Come here. We got him. Not as big fish, but we hammered him. Check this out. Oh. Look at this. Gonna have to move this backpack out of the way. There we go. Get this backpack out of the way. Back in the trees we go. You guys, that was one throw right there. That was a decent little school, and they started running before I got the throw on them. So if I get some holding still, I'll get a lot more. But you can see what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull the little ones out. Like this one, we'll let him go bigger. And this one kind of looks small. We'll let them go bigger. That's not a bad throw at all for summertime too. Oh, bunch up ahead. Oh, I could have let it rip. Hang on, here we go. All right. I got him. I got him. I got a bunch. We got them. They're starting to come out of the trees now. Check this throw out. Starting to come out of the trees now. Check this out. Some nice mullet right there. Check that out, guys. One throw right there. Those are all nice fish too. That one's, and we'll keep them. They all look decent size. That's a good one. See, we're starting to get a box of them. Ton right in front. They're about to come out too. They just came out. Oh, there's a bunch up here too. It's always when I'm loading the net. They're about to get hammered, guys. You ready for this? They're about to get hammered. There's going to be a monster throw. Oh, I came up a little short, but not bad. Nice mullet though. We're getting them. The shallow water signs with this boat. Basically, I can't run. I gotta idle all the way back there. You know how long it's gonna take me to idle all the way back there? Like, it's not even feasible. I mean, tell me if that makes sense. Tell me if that makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense, okay? It's not for the manatees, I'll tell you that much. It's crazy. I get it, you got people that don't know how to run shallow and they run up on the grass and they tear it up, but like, why should I have to take an extra 30, 40 minutes idling to get back where I need to go because of that? Let me know what you guys think of that, but I think that sign is baloney. We got a huge school of mullet up here. I was running, I could see them. They're down there. See if we can get on them. They look like they're good size too. I mean, you can see them just jumping. Look on that corner. There's a ton of mullet over there. I came through and they were just jumping and jumping and jumping. Okay, there. Right? Oh, I got him. Oh. Oh, we didn't get him. Thought we had him. Oh, they're running in front of us. We got two. See him jumping, see? Check that out. Let's see if we get some more. I think that hammered him. We'll see. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. Nothing crazy, a couple big ones. Man. Got a bunch right here. I got him. Not a bunch of fish, but we got them. Oh. I mean, you can see that right there is what we were after. Whoop. Almost lost them. Nice little brine going in there. We'll get rid of these small ones. Boop, boop. Get rid of the salad out of the boat too. That's what I call all this. All this dead vegetation that you pick up with the net. Check out the size of these mullet right here. Look at these. Some studs in there. Had a great day. Kind of shut down as soon as that sun started getting high. I just could not get on them to save my life. So, before we head back, I'm going to take a quick dip because I want to get this mullet stench off me. That way I don't get that mullet smell in the truck. So we're going to head back and we're going to get all this fish cooked up. So stay tuned for this one. Here we go. All right, guys. So check out these mullet. I mean, these are studs. We're going to get them all filleted up. I measured both these mullet at 22 inches each. So just take a cut down the head, run down here. Now, a lot of people think mullet aren't good to eat. They think they're bait fish. There's a well-known myth of that. Don't ask me how it got around, but that's kind of the story. I'm going to show you guys that is not the case. Because when these mullets start getting this big, this is when they get really, really good to eat. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. They got a really high rib cage here, so you got to kind of come up really high with it. That's the key, to not get any bones. I'll show you when I flip this over how high that rib cage is. To kind of just go down the ribs just like that. Try not to hit the guts. Just like that. And you can see that meat, how good that looks. And then what I'm going to try to do, so I'm going to come down here and split the tail. Just like that. You can see that's a perfectly split mullet. Give him in a bath right here. Just like that. One side, we'll do the other side. Same thing. Just kind of run this knife down the backbone, just like this. And like I said, they got a really high rib cage, so that's where a lot of people mess up on mullet. And you can see when you start getting these bigger mullet, you get a ton of meat off these guys. I mean, check that out. See if I can split this other tail perfect. First one always comes out the best. We'll see. Oh, not bad. Give it a little rinse. And you guys can see, check that out. Two perfectly split mullet. We're going to do this other big one right here. Let me give this a rinse so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Go ahead, take it, make a cut right here. Okay, and then take your knife and then run it all the way down that backbone. It helps if your fish is really cold. It makes filleting it a lot easier. And then go ahead and take your fingers or hand, just kind of push, and that's going to separate the flesh. If you're really, really good at filleting fish, you can do long strokes. That way, you don't mess up the meat as much. And I want to show you something with this mullet. This one's got a little different texture to it. So this one's not going to be as good. It's not as fatty as a fish. I'm going to show you when I'm done. It's kind of pretty interesting. So like I said, do that. And when you get down to the tail, this is the hardest part. Give it a nice split just like that. Give it a rinse. Get all those guts off. But you can kind of see how the meat's a little different. This is a little not as fatty as a fish as the other one. The meat will be a little more white. A fattier fish will have a little more of a pinkish meat to it. That's when you get really good at filleting mullet. Or you fillet it a lot, you realize that. So here, I'm going to give him a quick rinse real quick. So go ahead and take it right here. Cut right down just like that. You see what I'm doing? Right down the spine. I'm not going all the way through. And like I said, they got a really high rib cage. Look how high I'm coming here. See that? So if you're used to filleting other fish, completely different. You see how translucent this meat is? That means this fish is not as fatty. Now they're going to be a lot fatter in the winter, right before they go to spawn. The summertime they start fattening up, but usually more so by late summer. So early summer you're not going to get as fatty as of a fish, which for cooking is not as good, but it's not that bad. Just like that, split the tail. Give it a quick rinse and you can see we got. Okay guys, so I'm also going to take the scales off. You can see this one's already been descaled. I'm going to show you guys how to do it real quick. Really the easy way, and you know, if you got a wife or partner you don't want to make mad, I'll show you how to not get scales everywhere, okay? So go ahead, take your fillet, get a clean cutting board, just like this. Take the back of your knife, okay? Just like this. And just kind of take it, and now you got that tail to pull on, you know, and then just watch how these scales just come right off, okay? Look at that. And then all your scales are there, and you don't make a mess. Now, you might leave a couple here and there on there, so that way you got your scales, you know, throw them in, whatever you got, get them out of the way. That way you don't make a mess, you know? I know a lot of people use like spoons, or they'll use a scaler, and it'll just throw scales everywhere, you know? You make your wife happy doing this if you got one. So there you go, just like that. I'll show you that one more time. Just got to make sure you get the scales out of the way when you put this fillet down, because you don't want them on there. But okay, take your knife, see? Take it. Now you got something to grab onto, and then just kind of just go just like that. Easiest way to scale a mullet right there, in my opinion. I mean, look how that just came right off. A little bit of black right there. I don't want that. See right there? I'm just going to cut that out. I don't know what that is. But you can see you got a descaled mullet. Get your little bucket. Dip it. I'm going to do this last one. And if you keep the fillets wet, the scales will kind of clump together. That way you don't have them going everywhere. See that? Just like that, see? See how the scales come right off? Check that out. And you can see we got them. There's one scale, but pretty much got all the scales off. We can fry them up just like that. And that way, you get the best part, that tail. So, you know, when you go in the kitchen before you fry them, you might want to double check, make sure it's all good, because there's nothing worse than getting a scale. But they're basically ready to go. I'm probably going to trim them up a little bit, because I don't think they're going to fit in my pan because they're so long. So we're going to do that, and we're going to get them cooked up. Let's head inside. I'm going to cook this mullet in the kitchen. Normally I'd fry it outside, but we're going to do it in here. You know, Eleanor's not here today, so I do whatever I want. So you can see I got my nice mullet over here. I'm gonna just get them trimmed up because I don't think they're gonna fit in the, you know, the whole pan. You can see we got to get them to fit in there. I already got my oil heating up, so we're gonna get them all breaded here and everything. So we're gonna get them trimmed. Now I'm gonna leave the tails because I want to fry the tails, because the tails are the best part fried in my opinion. If you've never tried it, definitely give it a try. So I'm just gonna run through, make sure there's no bones or scales or anything, and I'm gonna cut them at about right about there. And you always want to double check. Go ahead. See how there's a scale there? Because it will get most of the scales, but you don't want a piece of scale in there. So that's all I'm doing. Just coming through here, checking. Okay, so go ahead and take it. Get your egg wash. And then this is just your favorite seasoning, breading. You can use flour too if you want. Mix it with a little cornmeal, but this is just a name brand, whatever you guys prefer. Just like that. Throw it in there. I'm probably gonna use all this breading. And then make sure you get all that wash on the tail. Just putting it in a bag. And then giving it a quick, you know, make sure your bag's, but this doesn't work if you have a lot of fish. You might have to do a couple bags, but for a little bit like this, it's not too bad. It's about the max I would do in here. All right, so once you got it decently breaded, go ahead and reach down in there, pull that out, and you can see, look at that. Oh, we're bringing mullet back. We're gonna make mullet great again. All right, so check that out. I mean, you cannot beat that right there. Just like this. And then I'm gonna add a little bit, any of your seasoning. I love Old Bay. I mean, I go through it. So, works for fish, crabs, anything you guys like. And it adds like a nice little color to it too. I'll show you, check it out. Especially too when I smoke mullet. If you guys ever seen my videos on me smoking mullet. This is a new can, so gotta give it the little tap tap. Just like this, see? There we go, now it's starting to come out. Had to break the seal. There we go. So I like to go really heavy with this Old Bay. Come back, make sure I get it really good. So the reason, in my opinion, mullet got a bad rap is because sport fishing became really popular in the last couple decades before my time, and commercial fishing is kind of like a dying art. There's not a lot of guys that do mullet fishing anymore. It's very extremely hard to make a living, almost impossible mullet fishing in my opinion. So you don't have a lot of places selling mullet like in Tampa. You used to have smoked mullet stands on every corner. It used to be a popular thing from what I heard, and now it's just, that's not the case. So I think throughout the years, they kind of started saying it was a bait fish. It's a bait fish, and people think, why would you eat a bait fish? So it kind of lost its allure, and I want to show you guys in this video how delicious mullet is and how readily it's available. If you can throw a cast net, you can go out, catch some really nice fish, and have fish to bring home and fry if that's what you're into. So that's what we're gonna do here. We got our oils nice and hot. It got a little too hot, and we're gonna throw these ones in the tails in first. Okay. So you can see, check that out. That oil's a little bit hot, but that's okay. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I don't know if it's better for your oil to be too hot or too cold. I know when it's too cold, it's not good, so we gotta straighten out these tails. Turn that heat down. Just like that. Get those tails in there so they get nice and crispy. You guys gotta check this out right here. Look at that. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Man, you can smell that. Like I said, I can do whatever I want today. So Eleanor's not here. Okay, we are done. About 6 minutes, I'd say. Gave him a little bit of a turn, but you can see. Check that out. You know when they start curling good, they're done. All right, I'm gonna throw this off to the side. We're gonna go straight to the table with this. I'm gonna fry up that fish a little bit after I do this. Here you go. Now, I made a little bit of sauce, a little bit of mayo, you know, some pickles in it. So the first part is this tail. So it's still hot, but we can eat the tail. You can't forget this part, okay? Man, that's good. That's hot. I started frying that other fish because this was so hot. We'll give it a try here. Man, that's good. Cool down a little bit. We'll do skin and all. It's good. It's on par with anything. And man, it's so hot. I can't eat it. Try a little more of this tail meat right here. That's the chip I was talking about. Just take it. Any fish you can do this. Just take it, crack it. A little bit of tail. If you go too far in, there's a little bone on the tail. So it's just the end, you know? That little end piece right there. Hey, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you guys did, go ahead, comment. Let me know what you think about mullet, the video, anything I said. It really helps the channel grow. The channel's been growing greatly. We're over 10K subscribers and it just keeps going up. So I appreciate all the support, especially people that have been watching me all the way from the beginning when I first started. So I appreciate all that. Go ahead, like, subscribe, hype it up, comment. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm gonna enjoy this nice meal. And like always, this is Florida Aquaman and I'm out till next time.